In a small, vibrant town of Qatar, the Church of Zion Temple stood as a beacon of hope, a place where people found strength. At his heart was Pastor Michael, a preacher whose sermons could make the hardest heart soften. By his side was his wife, Sister Linda, the perfect image of a virtuous woman, or so it seemed. Sister Linda was adored by the women in the church. She led the women's fellowship, organized charity events, and often counseled troubled wives. Her wisdom and warm smile made her a beloved figure. Yet, behind that smile was a secret she had buried deep, a part of her she had tried to suppress for years. Among the congregation was Sister Amara, the choir mistress, known for angelic voice and captivating beauty. Amara had joined the church a year ago, and her charm quickly made her a favorite. Linda couldn't help but notice her. At first, it was innocent admiration for Amara's dedication to the church and her musical talent. But soon, Linda found herself thinking about Amara more than she should. One evening, after choir practice, Linda invited Amara to her house for tea. Pastor Michael was out of town for a revival program, leaving the house quiet and private. As they talked, the laughter filled the room, and Linda felt something she had not felt in years, a sense of connection she couldn't explain. Over the weeks, the bond deepened. They began meeting in secret, finding solace in each other's company. What started as friendship grew into something forbidden. Linda felt alive in Amara's presence, but guilt clawed at her every time she stood beside her husband in church. Unknown to Linda, whispers had started already in the church. Sister Bessie, the leader of the prayer warriors and a woman known for her sharp mouth, noticed the closeness between Linda and Amara. She didn't have proof, but her instinct told her something wasn't right. Oh, have you noticed how Sister Linda and that choir mistress are always together? Bessie whispered to another member after a women's fellowship meeting. Maybe they're just close friends. The other woman replied, close friends indeed, oh, Bessie said, narrowing her eyes. One Sunday, during a church service, Pastor Mike announced a surprise retreat for church leaders, including the choir mistress. Linda's heart sank. She couldn't bear the thought of being apart from Amara, especially now that their connection had deepened. During the retreat, Bessie seized her chance. She feigned concern and approached Pastor Michael. Pastor, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I feel it's my duty to bring something to your attention. I've noticed some unusual closeness between Sister Linda, your wife, and Sister Amara. It's maybe not, I understand, but I just thought you should know. Michael dismissed her concern initially, trusting his wife completely, but Bessie's words planted a seed of doubt. After the retreat, Michael returned and found Linda unusually quiet. She avoided his gaze. Her usual cheerfulness replaced with nervous energy. That night, Michael confronted her. Linda, I am your husband. Is there something you're not telling me? He asked, his voice calm but firm. Linda froze, her mind racing. She denied everything, but Michael's doubt lingered. The following Sunday, during a church meeting, Michael made an unexpected announcement. The Lord has revealed to me that the church needs cleansing. We must confess our sins and seek forgiveness. Linda's heart pounded. She knew the announcement was aimed at her. During the confessions section, one by one, members stood to share their sins. Then, to everyone's shock, Amara spoke. I have a confession, she began, her voice trembling. I have sinned against God and this church. I've been in a relationship with the buried man. Gas filled the room. All eyes turned to Pastor Michael, who looked equally shocked. Amara continued, tears streaming down her face. Pastor Michael and I have been involved for months. I've been dating Pastor Michael for some months now. I couldn't live with the guilt anymore. That's why I've come out here to confess. Linda's world crumbled. She realized Amara had used her connection as a smoke screen to hide her affair with Michael. The betrayal cut deeper than anything she'd ever experienced. The church erupted in chaos. Pastor Michael denied the accusation, but Amara's detailed account left little room for doubt. Bessie, who had been so sure of Linda's wrongdoing, now found herself speechless. Linda, devastated and humiliated, left the church that night and didn't return. She moved to another town, seeking a fresh start. Pastor Michael's reputation was tarnished, and the congregation began to dwindle. As for Mara, she disappeared, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Thank you for listening to today's tale. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more stories. Until next time, stay inspired and keep the stories alive.